the 3 EPs, the Beta Band. I came across this project because a friend of mine put me onto it. Essentially, we were talking about going to see Thundercat in the fall. We're both big Thundercat fans. And he was like, no, I can't make it to the show because I'm going to see the Beta Band that night. I was like, oh, who are the Beta Band? And he's like, oh, let me put you on. He has been listening to this band for a long time, and he's like, listen to this album, tell me what you think. It's a little experimental, but it's music that I enjoy. And like, again, this friend and I, we bonded over music. Felt like a no-brainer for me to go in and listen to this. Wow. That's all I gotta say. The first time I listened to the album, I did not like it that much. I really enjoyed Dry the Rain, which that immediately stood out to me, and it's their biggest song according to the Spotify stream. I get it. Very anthemic, very relatable, and it's throughout this entire album, but especially on this song, it seems like just the big topic of it is mental health and dealing with it, but also trying to find a way to very well express it in a cathartic way. I went into this album, tried to keep a completely open mind. I enjoyed bits and pieces of it, Dry the Rain especially, but nothing really hooked me on first listen besides Dry the Rain. I gave it another chance, and after the second listen, and I had the lyrics up next to me while I was doing some other things, and I was trying to focus on that, I understood why. It clicked. I did some more research on them. I found out that, hey, they're pretty much, they try to be very anti-Britpop, and clearly it worked because one of the biggest Britpop bands, Oasis, is a fan of them, and even one of the biggest English bands in general, Radiohead, is also a huge fan of them. I totally get why people are excited for this reunion and are excited to go see them on tour. I personally now want to get a ticket after listening to this album because it's really, really good. I think just besides Dry the Rain, the other thing that I found about this songwriting, it's just that it really goes in between various spectrums of emotion. So it can get very just deeply somber, reflective. I'm looking at some of this right now. It's like, say what you feel, speak when you kneel, deep, never dream alone, enter meet me, oh, you can't decide. I look at that as like, hey, we need to fight our inner demons and we need to power through that the best we can. But it's hard and it's difficult, and that's kind of where that deeply somber, reflective mindset kicks in. At the same time, it can also get very silly, which is something else that I really enjoyed, particularly on the house song, when on the lyrics themselves on Spotify, it says Steve's French sounding / Japanese rap of some sort, and I found that to be really, really funny. In addition to how it kind of structured itself, it feels like a very self-aware song to me, because one of the lyrics, I can't think of a line or something like that, and it structures itself like it's weirdly harmonized, right? You got the top lyric, and then there's one in the middle that's coming on a delay, another one's coming on a delay, and it all just kind of comes together in just a very silly way, which I appreciate, because I think part of the mental health journey is not necessarily just always being in a very somber, reflective mood, but occasionally, like, you were silly and you want to express that silliness when that mindset hits you. I appreciate that, and I like the fact that they put this on the album because, frankly, it's quite enjoyable. On top of that as well, I really liked some of the production as well. It's just coming from a different place, and it's drawing from a different type of style that wasn't seemingly available in the Britpop scene. I heard bluegrass on this, maybe a little bit of funk, some acoustic, and it all draws together really well, I think. And I've been starting to appreciate just the different blending of genres and production styles whenever I'm listening to new albums. I thoroughly enjoyed this band's take on it, right? Not sure why they're called the Beta Band. I find that to be, I'm a little in between on that name, but frankly, there's worse band names out there. Beta Band, I'm all for it, and I'm probably gonna get a ticket for their tour. So whatever US show I can get a ticket for, I'm in there. For you guys that are Beta Band fans and see this video, let me know what you guys like about them, what else I should check out by them. I've heard that they hate their debut album, but I kind of want to hear what your all's thoughts are on it. So I'm gonna just take it from there.